I want to tell you about the greatest single most important business decision I've ever made, and it's not what you think.
You know that this right here forever. And there will be no surrender. This right here forever.
When I came home from the NFL, I jumped into the mortgage arena. I was a single guy, crushing it, mortgages, real estate, hard money, and everything connected in that industry. And this one decision changed the course of everything. This is the same thing that happened once I got married, right? I had mortgage and real estate, and this was booming at the time. The same thing when I went to go build my teams, the same thing when I came into this industry, the same thing when I go speak on stages. The single most important, greatest, number one, biggest, best business decision I've ever made is this. My significant other, AKA my beautiful goddess, AKA my wife, the love of my life. It's not what you think, right? You're like, oh, maybe it was a stock, or maybe it was business school, or maybe it was this experience in football. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, the greatest decision I ever made for business and for life, but for business, for you entrepreneurs, is my wife. Why? Like, you gotta know the path of entrepreneurship, building something significant, building something that's got people and systems and procedures and vision. All of that can come collapsing and crumble if you don't have your life together. One of the greatest things that's helped me is my wife. How do I do? What do I mean by this? Well, I remember when I was single, right, brand new in the mortgage industry and real estate. I remember calling my wife every day. She wasn't my wife yet, but she was my best friend. And I remember making my first 6 figures, and I was like so nervous for a year or two, because I was like, what if I can't do it again? And it was my best friend at the time, who's not my wife. She said, of course you can. And she talked me through it, she coached me through it. And then my second year, right, we more than doubled. And again, I was nervous, and we were married now. And she coached me, she supported me. On the rise of our business, making all the money we made, and then losing it all, when I began to lose everything, our office space, our equipment, my team, our money, everything, you know who was there to help me? My wife. She counseled me, she coached me, I cried on her shoulder. Through the rise and fall of everything, ultimately, bankrupt, inevitably, my Super Bowl ring, sold it. So sad, so depressed, so much. And you know the greatest business decision was my wife. Why? Your significant other, she or he will shape how you see yourself. They'll support you, they'll guide you, they'll pump you up. They'll remind you if you get too arrogant and too cocky, just like my wife has done for me. Thank goodness I married her, the love of my life. And now as I came into this space, a coach, a speaker, can I really do this? Do I belong on a stage? Am I worthy to coach people? And like, what makes me so significant? Like, am I worthy to do this? It has been my wife, my significant other, who's made all the difference. As I travel and speak around the world, people will often say, I can't believe she stuck by you. Of course she did. I married her. I was certain it was her, and I was so sure of her. So here's what I want you to know. The greatest business decision you can make is your significant other, your spouse. When things get hard, and they will, when you doubt yourself, and you will, when you make a poor choice or don't execute on the strategy, and you will, you're gonna wanna make sure that your spouse is right there lifting you to get back up. I promise you, if you are going at this alone, it's not the way you wanna do it. If you have a spouse today and you're a business owner and you're an entrepreneur, will you go make him or her feel special? Will you go remind them and say thank you? Will you help them by acknowledging them and sharing the success with them? My wife, greatest thing I've ever done. She is my best friend. She is the love of my life. She's been there for me in all of those difficult, challenging times, when I've doubted myself, when I've cried myself to sleep, when I've stressed to the hilt, like I don't know if we can do this. It's been her. Best business decision, my wife. Here's what I want you to do. If you feel the same way about your significant other, your spouse, perhaps even a business partner who's like a spouse, tag them below and let them know how much you appreciate them, because I'm sure you probably don't tell them enough times Tag this, share this on, and keep moving in business, my friend, because the world needs you as a leader. We all need you to win. Let's go win together.